Good morning, guys. It is 8:36 a.m. on Monday. I think it's the 34th day I'm doing this. I woke up in a lot of pain. Like, when you try to move and then it's like, ooh, like you wince because it's like sharp pain. I did go to sleep last night. I know I'll put it this way. My light turns on, I think, at 8 o'clock p.m. And I was asleep originally before the light turned on. But then I was awake. But I was listening at least to like positive things and I wasn't interacting with anyone, So I was like, that's still really good. You're still like shutting down from the world and you're working on your inner. So I listened to like several meditations and yeah. And I did not take a bath because I was so just exhausted. Well, then fast forward to today, when I woke up, I was like, ooh, owie. And, but the good thing, the positive thing, is I asked myself in the pain, I said, what are you trying to teach me? And it was very clear. The answer was like, if you don't rest when you can, I'm going to make you rest. And when I think of what possible cause is, well, let's see, Friday I was cramped up in a tiny bathroom in a very, very stressful situation. So my whole body was like this for hours. That's one. And then, still taking care of a kid Saturday and Sunday, and. So it makes perfect sense. And also, we worked out, and I've gotten this habit of not stretching before we work out because she's like, I don't want to stretch because she's a kid, and I thought I was okay too. But so what I'm learning from it is to always stretch, at least like literally have like a little stretching thing you can do beforehand. So just at least do that every time. I do stretch after every time, but that's not always enough. And to, rest when I can. So that's what I'm doing right now, at least, as I told myself, you can even work on stuff, but you need to be laying down because you can be. And then, of course, a part of me is like, well, just take some medicine and get over it. Like, yeah, but that is for when I have to. I don't need to numb the pain when I don't need to numb the pain, if that makes sense. And in fact, my ultimate goal is to listen to my body when it whispers so it doesn't have to shout. When you just get like slammed down and you're like, okay, next time I'm going to do it differently. So I've done a little bit of stretching, but right now, I think I'm just sort of laying down and telling myself, like, this is feeling okay for now. So this is what I'm going to do for now. And doing a lot of thinking, like doing a lot of introspective stuff. So I think I'm doing really well, to be honest, because I'm acknowledging the pain. I did still go downstairs and, be with my daughter before she went to school, but I did it in the safest way possible. And I know this isn't going to be something that's for days on end if I take it seriously now, type of thing. So ultimately, it's a blessing. It really is a blessing because it's led to more awareness, which is always a blessing. And so that being said, for the next hour, I'm going to just lay down, basically. Like, I'm also, like I said, troubleshooting ways to prevent this in the future because I think it's very important to feel empowered and like there's something you can do that really helps. And I do have a heating blanket, so I've got that on my back. It's not very strong, but it's something. But I think it's honestly the most is more about just like respecting my body. So I think I'm not going to do Ring Fit today. And then my daughter gets home, I'm going to tell her we're doing the stretching first. And I just remind myself, like, I don't need to, not only do I not need to, but I should not. It's not a good idea to work out when you're sore is fine, but when you're like injured, that sounds so obvious, but learning. So, um, yeah, that's all I got for now. And I did do a meditation this morning, and that did help a little bit. So I'm like, okay, I'm in the right direction. So I think that's what I'm actually going to do. I'm going to do a meditation right now, and it's all good. All right, love you guys.